shot. I never thought I'd say this again. I was going to be rebuilding another bike, but here we are. Obviously since the last videos you see me rebuild what the camera stood on right now, the 20,125 Forza. Things have changed over the last few months. I've now got my licence. Yes. Managed to finally ride a 350. Good. Real good actually. Obviously better than a 125. But still not quite happy. I wanted a little bit more. Not that I'm a speed demon. I'm not saying what I'm about to tell you is going to be a speed demon. But just towards 50-60 mile an hour and 70 mile an hour on a motorway on a 350 I was running about 7,000 revs, so not quite what I wanted. I wanted maybe 5. Well, what you see in front of us hopefully will answer those issues. So here we have a 2008 Honda Silverwing 600. Big boy scooter. Big. 582 to be technical. She's a little bit, I mean, I did pass my test, but I did pass my A2 auto. So if you know anything about the Silverwing, currently she's just a little smidge, because she's 50 brake horsepower, she's just a smidge over what I'm allowed, so I think there might have to be a restrictor put into the throttle just to knock those 3 horsepowers off. But I'm not going to complain. Just look at it. It's an absolute filthy mess. Basically what I did was I Partexed this. If you followed my forums, we own my other 125 Forza for 40,000. I Partexed her for this. This is from a trade company that buy in insurance bikes. This is known as Cat N, and as you'll see shortly as to why she's Cat N. But Cat N don't mean nothing to me. The Cat N is just cosmetics. You will see a little bit in that photo. She is filthy, and I mean filthy. She's been stood for at least a year waiting clearance apparently from insurance. So yeah, she's mucky. I can't show you her starting because the battery's absolutely flat. I've got to take that back home. But I will take her off the stand after I finish wabbling and show you around her. But just look at it. It's an absolute beast. It's an absolute tank. I mean, look at that. That is lovely. I mean, the rear tyre's flat, so it was an effort to get her in here. An absolute effort, because it's on a hill like that here. 250 kilos apparently this thing, and yeah, when that tyre's flat, wow. But just look at it. I can absolutely, this, you know, people say about, because the seat's broad on a Forza, and if you're short below 5'8", they tell you that, you know, you're a bit tippy-toe, aren't you, on a Forza. This, look at this. I'm 5'10", by the way. It's about 17 stone. And because of these cutouts, you just flat foot this bike, and I mean, oh yeah. Well, I was hoping actually, bear in mind, this is my first experience I've ever done with this. Yeah, it's not Bergman length. I had a 400 Bergman and I could do that. But that's acceptable. I mean, they say that these things are adjustable. But yeah, just look at it. Look at the size of that can. It's like a bazooka. I mean, just look at it. But yeah, let me get you off that stand and let's have a walk round. And let's poke a few bins and whatnot and see what's hiding. Because I briefly went to go and look at her the other week. So yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? What a machine! It's massive. So, Right. So she's Cat N because she's, well, you can see that. I'll just pull that off. That's not worth. Look at the state of that. Yeah, so I think basically what she's done, she's gone down on the right side at some point, and somebody's tried. Obviously, she was silver. Somebody's tried to paint her very poorly. This panel's bust, and I basically did my finger early trying to push it in by. But look at that. But look at that absolute thingy. Look at that. That's an absolute weapon of a exhaust can. But yeah, let's just have a look round it. See what we've got. Oh, we've got some heated grips. They'll be coming off because I don't trust them. Keyed, obviously. Look at this, could be bins. What we got in here? Oh, it's not too bad. Apparently, there's a screw here. You take this out, and that's you get to your coolant bottle. Apparently, gas cap or fuel cap. Hey, I'm watching too much YouTube. I'm becoming American. Look, it even come with a Givey Maxia top box. Not that it's got any lock, like. Oh, what are we going here? Somebody's old water bottle. I've got hotels in there. Shopping bag. That's everything. Oh, she's got 12 volt. That's not bad for 2008, to be fair. Yeah, and unlike the Forza, there's no seat thing. The seat thing is here on this thing, which actually I prefer because, I mean, I don't know. Well, apparently one key's coded and one key's Forza. There we go. Look at that. I think she needs a new gas strut. Oh, that seat is a beast. Do you reckon somebody went camping? Let's have a look, shall we? What's that? Cover? Oh yeah, what's this? Somebody likes their donuts. Mini donuts. Oh, that seat, man. That seat is a beast. Look how dusty she is. As I was saying, she's been stood for 12 months. Look at this. Access into your rear lights. I don't know if you can see it from here. But yeah, there's, well, you can see there's a great whapping gap in the back. Oh, man, that seat is heavy duty. Just look at the casing on that. Foot pegs, very posh, and they're quite stout as well. A little bit ropey. Oh, squeezing in. Now, apparently the fork seals are absolutely shot on this. Oh, yeah, she's weepy, very weepy. But that's not going to be an issue, I don't think. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yep. Headlight looks alright though. It's a shame about what they did to the panels though. I mean, don't get me wrong. I personally like it in black. God, look at the state of that. Yeah. She is manky. Look at this, gas strut. Don't get that on your Forzas anymore. And for those that thingy, yes, I've got the later one, the A7. Apparently it's supposed to be a little bit better on fuel. But come on, 600cc parallel twin, she's not going to be. Oh, and just to let you know also, about just over 29,000 miles on this beast. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I've showed you around. I'll put you back on stand, I'll sit back on bike, and I'll just briefly explain what roughly we're going to do to her. I'll probably only make this, I'll try and make this only a 20-minute video, but we never know. Right, plan of action, what we're going to do here. Well, we've got to do something here, that's for certain. Obviously, I think it's going to be a case of panels off, see what we can save. I'm not sure about this panel, to be honest. This footboard is actually integrated into this whole tunnel shroud and goes on the other side. So what we are going to do is I'm going to strip her off, take all the body panels completely off her, see what she's like cosmetically, frame underneath. Hopefully at 29,000 miles. I mean, she is 16 years old, but she's technically only ever done 1,800 miles a year, so that's pretty low. I mean, you can see, especially like the earlier Forzas, you can see the similarities very close and how they progress, because obviously from this there was the Forza 300, wasn't there? But yeah, so what we're going to do, so obviously this plastic's all chewed up here, she needs new plastic here, bar end grips, she'll need obviously brake fluid, general service, well, yeah, you can see, can't you? And we'll basically strip her down. Obviously fork seals need doing, but basically that's what I say, I'm going to take her down to the frame. If I can save panels I will, if I can't I'll have to buy them. I'll try and not buy them from Honda. Well, apparently if there is new old stock around, we're about 200 quid a panel, so there's about a grand's worth of panels here. My days, this is really comfy. I can't express how comfy this actually is, and I'm not even moving. But yeah, so strip her down, and then basically when we bolt her back up, I think I'm gonna vinyl wrap her, probably like a gloss black. I do like black, I like a bit of murdered out, just sort of thingy. And I'm gonna try and, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but personally, I know she's 16 years old, we can't change the course of history, but we'll try and modernise her a bit, you know, try and take some of this chrome away. It's just, I mean, that's not bad, I don't mind the stainless exhaust, but yeah, I mean, I bet the modern day Forza brake levers would fit them, to be honest, they look the same. But I don't know until I look into it. But yeah, what I am going to do is, obviously, as you know, the wheels are silver, the swing arm's silver. I think I'm going to have them powder coated. I'm thinking maybe either powder coat the wheels black, do that sort of thing, or maybe go for a gold. I'm not sure. Just let me know. It'd be interesting to have people's thoughts on it. You know, what we could do to make it look a nice little bike. Yeah, I think either like a goldish wheel, black and gold would be very nice, wouldn't it? I think. But also there is a couple of things, and I mean this definitely dates it a little bit. But I've got an idea. Again, I know it's my bike and it's my own personal choice, and I'm not saying everybody's going to like it. But what I am thinking of doing is this tunnel shroud here, well, this half at least, not the footboards, is I'm thinking of having it, because obviously it's old, you know, and it fades. I think what I might do is when I get a replacement piece of plastic for this one, I think what I might do is spend a bit of money and have it hydro dipped. If you don't know what hydro dipping is, it's basically, you can basically have different designs. So like, for instance, what I'm wanting to do here is do a carbon fibre effect, and that's basically like a sheet of whatever in a water, they spray some applicator on it, and then they roll what object into it, and it impresses onto the actual item, and it looks quite effective. And technically, you can have fake carbon fibre, you know, and it looks good rather than just a pair of dull grey, what used to be black plastic. Thinking of doing that for that. I think that would set it off pretty well. The only other thing I was thinking the other day is, now you might think, yeah, you're just copying a Bergman, and it probably might be, but I think it might actually look right, or am I just getting old? The lids. The lids on the glove compartments and the speedo dial here. Hydro dip it. What about burlwood? You know, get a bit of wood effect. You know, keep that little bit of luxury. Maybe we could do it with that. You know, well, that one's, that's bin material, but yeah, what about, you know, if we just had a bit of wood effect? You know, it's like a couch. You know, it's as long as a barge, as long as a ship. I'm not sure whether them handlebars are straight though. Or are they meant to be like that? It's probably. But yeah, well, I don't know about this. We would have to have a look. But just look at this. Yeah, she's wobbly. But that is probably stemmed because it's literally gone down and puts all the stress on the frame, doesn't it? We've got, you know, no Forza luxury, it doesn't adjust. But yeah, what do you think? I'm quite impressed with this one. The scooter is equipped with tubeless tyres. Apparently. Well, I'd have never guessed. I don't know what it's equipped with in seat wise, but it's very comfortable. But yeah, so I think that's where we'll leave with this video, I think. I think what we'll do on the next one is see what we do is in terms of unbolting her or bring her back when she's sort of a bit more dismantled. But I'm looking forward to it. I think this will be a nice little bike. Might have to ask the forum if that handlebar's meant to be like that. It probably is. I mean, well, what I'm trying to describe is this is like up here, and this is further down. I don't know whether when she's gone over she's bent. More than likely. But yeah, thank you for voting, wanting to see these videos. I didn't actually think I'd be here again rebuilding another bike. I did actually say, I think, in one of the videos, would I do it again? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, but here I am. But if it means having a bike, I mean, the thing is, I can't have a 750 Forza of today. They're just too much money for me. So why not? Let's have the old classic. And yeah, let's see where she goes and we'll take her from there. Well, thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.